Hey folks, back with another little video. This time we're taking a look at the Ronin Katana European Longsword number 4. I bought this sword quite a few years ago, sometime in late 2014, when I had my first big sword buying blitz. They don't make it anymore. I know this because I tried to search a little bit on my iPad to have some specs for you guys, and go to the Ronin website, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, sir. They don't make number 4 anymore, and they don't tell you much about this sword. So we're on our own. However, most of their swords in the European lineup are 1075 spring steel, so I'm going to guess that this one is no different. It's got a really good spring temper. The blade definitely flexes and comes back to true. As you'll see in my cutting session, some of the cuts didn't go so well. I've had trouble with this European longsword, trouble with accuracy, trouble with consistency. I said in one of my older videos, I believe when you swing it, the blade tends to wobble a little bit. I think that's still kind of feels like that's what's going on. I feel like my edge alignment is better than the sword actually does. Sometimes I feel my edge alignment is off and it blows my mind. It does these crazy, scary cuts. It doesn't cooperate with me, but when it does cooperate, it cooperates fantastically. I chose the Ronin European sword number 4, based solely on its aesthetics. I love the way the crossguard looked. Still do. The quillions have this forward lean to them. It has a cool, sleek design that you can kind of see from this angle. It's got a leather wrap over wood with a cord impressioning in it, from where they must have wrapped it with some cord that gives a little bit of traction. It's got a threaded pommel with like an Allen key in the butt of it there. I've got to say, I've had this sword for quite a while, and nothing's loosened up. I've had it apart, put back together. Very well constructed sword. Again, one of my absolute favorites. It has an integrated sword belt and frog system here that's kind of made onto the scabbard. The scabbard is wood wrapped with leather, and nothing too fancy. Just a fairly simple affair going on down here on the chape. Let's take it out and let's have a look at the business end of it. Just had to get a tape measure because, like I said, very little exists online for this sword nowadays. Just a tick over 33, about 33 and a third, I would say, long on the blade, and about that in cutting length. It's sharp right to the hilt. So no half sorting, no fingers over the guard on this guy. We've got 9 inches completely of handle, of grip length, the entire thing, and the grip length itself is about 7 inches. And don't know the weight, not going to weigh it. We're on our own there. It's got a central fuller, like most of these Euro swords, that runs almost to the top, maybe 2/3 of the way, maybe even 3/4 of the way up the blade. Gradually gets a little narrower. A very nice design to the fuller. It's a true edge. There's no secondary bevel. It's just 2 nicely done, very flat flats. No wobbles, nothing like that. It's a nice blade. It's got a good quality steel. Like I said, it's a 1075 spring steel from my best educated guess. And yeah. So as we do with all these videos, we're going to splice in a cutting session with the Ronin Katana European two-handed longsword number 4 right now. This time, the Ronin European two-handed longsword. yeah, hope you enjoyed that. That was not my best cutting session with it, but not my worst either. It struggled on one of those juice bottles. Again, it shows the durability of the sword. I think you could probably see the vibration in the blade on it as well. It holds its own, it holds its edge, it holds its construction, and it holds a special place on my wall. And that was a little picture of my corner of happiness that has my Dark Sword Armory Oslo Viking sword, my new Cold Steel Man-at-Arms arming sword, and my Ronin Katana European Longsword, two-handed longsword, number 4, which isn't made anymore. Anyway, folks, as always, thanks for watching. Bye.